Browns Canyon is a magical place. Not a lot of places you can go anymore and not hear a car or motorcycle or any motorized vehicle, but down there you can. It's just a spectacular place. Cool thing about Browns Canyon is it changes from day to day. I think the most I've seen it change overnight is 1500 CFS, which makes it a completely different river when you add and subtract water. The Arkansas River, and specifically Browns Canyon, is one of the most popular stretches of river in the world. In my whitewater career, Browns Canyon definitely has my most miles, and that's right around 8,000 river miles through Browns Canyon. So you always have a favorite river and a river that's held close to your heart, but I'd have to say Browns Canyon is the one that's held closest to my heart. Just the combination of everything, all the nooks and crannies down there. There's a place right before you enter the staircase on river left, which is just a cathedral of granite canyon walls and granite rock up there, which just looks spectacular to go explore someday. A river's not the same when there's a house sitting on the bank. It's a place where you can go and you can be. It's that solitude and serenity of being out on a river and knowing that it's going to be there for generations to come.
This whole river is very special to me. One of my favorite rivers in the West, the Arkansas River, a place called Browns Canyon Wilderness Study Area, which is very unique. I've backpacked and llama packed the alpine country where all this water starts. I've river rafted the raftable portions of the river, and I've hiked the BLM Canyon country all across Colorado and right above the river. There's really nothing else like it in Colorado. Spectacular eroded boulders, eroded pink granite formations, hoodoos and pillars and things that you wouldn't even believe existed unless you hiked up there a little ways from the river.
Inspired by Browns Canyon. It's only about 20 minutes from my house, and I'm immediately in the wilderness. As an artist, I feel so lucky to live close to Browns Canyon, to have the access to this wild place. Just walking along the river, I photograph and I sketch and I set up my pastels, and I can just go into this meditation and paint. The lighting through the canyon is saturated with the reflection from the rocks. It changes colors, and sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's orange. It's always different here. It's always creating dramatic contrast between the light and the dark areas. The only sound here is the river running through. It's the soundtrack for painting plein air in Browns Canyon.
You got rocks in the wrinkle on your shirt, you know. Oh my god, it's so funny. The sun is like so hot.
I was early in my life the beneficiary of a family and of parents who really believed you don't inherit the earth from your parents, you're borrowing it from your children. Browns Canyon is a very special place to me. I boated in Browns Canyon, I hiked in Browns Canyon. When you're in Browns Canyon, you feel like you're 100 years into the past. You can sense the Native American presence. You can also sense the first settlers who came here. They would have been drawn to the water. They would have been drawn to these landforms. They would have been drawn to the wildlife. And that's important I mean, we want to embrace the future, but when you embrace the future, you want to know where you came from. You want to have deep roots. And that's what we have in the West. That's what Browns Canyon offers to us if we'll protect it, enhance it, nurture it, preserve it for the future.